Dr. Gori, please start.
Please unmute.
Dr. Gori, please unmute. Please
Okay,
start.
I'll start. Very good afternoon. Namaskar to all of you. A wise man once said, "Great is the art of beginning, but greater is the art of ending." We all are together here to celebrate the successful completion of 21 days training program started from 1st September to 21st September 2021 on virtual platform. I, Dr. Gauri Jairat, scientist ICR, Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Regional Station Palampur, co-course director of training program, on behalf of whole organizing committee, welcome you all in the valedictory function of 21 days national training course on advances in veterinary research for sustainable development of livestock sector, organized by ICR Indian Veterinary Research Institute Regional Station Palampur in collaboration with National Agriculture Development Corporation Limited, Baramulla, UT of Jammu and Kashmir. I wholeheartedly welcome the chief guest of today's valedictory function, Dr. Triveni Dutt, Director, ICR Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Izzatnagar, Bareilly. But due to unavoidable reasons, he is not with us, and we have Dr. Harendra Kumar, Joint Director, Extension Education, ICR Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Izzatnagar, as a chief guest. I welcome you, sir, and thank you, sir, for the gracious presence. I warmly welcome today's guest of honor, Dr. Ashok Kumar, Assistant Director General, Animal Health, Animal Science Division, ICR Krishi Bhavan, New Delhi. I delightfully welcome Dr. G. Taru Sharma, ma'am, Principal Scientist and Physiology and Climatology Division, ICR IVRI Izzatnagar, one of our eminent resource person of 21 days training program. A warm welcome to Dr. Suryakant Mishra, sir, Principal Scientist and Head, ICR Project Directorate on Poultry Regional Station, Bhubaneswar, a distinguished resource person of this very training program. I warmly welcome Dr. Gorakhmal, sir, Station in Charge and Principal Scientist, ICR IVRI Regional Station, Palampur. I warmly welcome Course Director of Training Program, Dr. Sudesh Radotra, Principal Scientist, ICR Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Regional Station, Palampur. I again warmly welcome Coordinator of National Training Program, Dr. Raheez Ahmad Shah, National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited, Baramulla, UT of Jammu and Kashmir. I pleasantly welcome co-course directors of 21 days training program, Dr. Rinku Sharma, Senior Scientist, IVRI Regional Station, Palampur, Dr. Devi Gopinath, Scientist, IVRI Regional Station, Palampur, and Dr. Ajayata Relayat, Scientist, IVRI Regional Station, Palampur. Lastly, but not the least, on behalf of whole organizing committee, I welcome you all participants from different state universities, ICR institutes, KVKs, and other without whom training could not be possible. I again welcome Honorable Chief Guest, respected guest of honors, all the intellectual dignitaries, all the scientists of IVRI Regional Station Palampur, course director, co-course directors, and our participants in the closing ceremony of 21 days national training course on advances in veterinary research for sustainable development of livestock sector, jointly organized by ICR IVRI Regional Station Palampur and NADCL Baramulla, UT of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, moving further, I request and humbly call upon our course director, sir, Dr. Sudesh Radotra, Principal Scientist, ICR IVRI Regional Station Palampur, to put forward proceedings of this training program. Over to you, Dr. Sudesh Radotra, sir.
Thanks, Dr. Gauri. Respected Honorable Chief Guest of today's program, Dr. Hendra Kumarji, Joint Director, Extension Education, ICR, Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Izzatnagar. Guest of honor of this program, Inspector Dr. Ashok Kumarji, Assistant Director General, Animal Health, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, Krishi Bhavan, New Delhi. Eminent speakers of this training program, Dr. Taru Sharma, ICR, Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Nagar, Dr. Suryakant Mishra, ICR, Project Director at Poultry, Regional Station Bhubaneswar, coordinator of this program, Dr. Rais Ahmed Shah, participants and colleagues. First of all, I, on behalf of my ICR, Indian Veterinary Research Institute Regional Station, Palampur, and on behalf of myself and co-course directors, Dr. Rinku Sharma, Dr. Devi Gopinath, Dr. Gauri Jarat, Dr. Ajata Riaz, welcome you all. Extend our gratitude and thanks for accepting our request to grace this valedictory session. Especially, I am deeply grateful to Dr. Triveni Director cum BC Deemed University ICR Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Nagar, for supporting us to organize this training program. The 21 days national training course on advances in veterinary research for sustainable development of livestock sector is organized by ICR Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Regional Station Palampur, Himachal Pradesh, in collaboration with National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited, Baramulla, UT of Jammu and Kashmir. This training program was from 1st September to 21st September 2021, in which 2 sessions were conducted daily, one in afternoon and one in morning session. I feel proud that budding and esteemed researchers, academicians from 21 states and 1 UT of our country, and 1 from the Republic of Zambia, registered and actively participated in this 20 days training course. In this training course, more than 142 participants were registered. The researchers, teachers, subject matter specialists from various specializations like veterinary physiology, veterinary biochemistry, veterinary microbiology, anatomy and histology, veterinary gynecology, animal reproduction, veterinary surgery, veterinary medicine, veterinary radiology, veterinary parasitology, animal genetics and breeding, animal nutrition, livestock production and management, livestock products technology, veterinary extension, livestock economics, dairy science, fishery science, and poultry science attended this training program. Our organizing team aimed and planned the speakers from all the veterinary animal sciences subjects, as mentioned above, deliver the lectures to address the burning issues of livestock sector and enrich the knowledge of these participants as well as of our organizing team. In this training program, the current topics are related to stem cell, climate change, nutritional security, nutritional interventions, utilization of unconventional feed resources, animal feed scarcity, advanced therapeutics and diagnostics in livestock sectors, ethno-veterinary practices, role of women for livelihood improvement, importance of One Health, value addition of livestock products and their safety, designer eggs, duckery, fishery, policies required for the improvement of livestock sector, and many more has been well covered by our eminent speakers. This training has obsolete the notion that online training programs are not that interactive as offline. It is worth to share that participants had shown their keen interest, raised their queries, interacted in every section of a 20 days training course with the learned speakers, which were well addressed. One more thing, which is very important to share, that the participants were given 3 assignments for feedback during the training course, and 2 of which were on Sundays. I'm happy to share that the researchers, academicians of this training course wrote very well, mailed to us, which is beyond our expectations. We have received the write-ups of lectures delivered by esteemed speakers. So, a book will be published with ISBN number, which will benefit researchers and students of veterinary and animal sciences. I hope that all the participants are satisfied with the training program and we are ready to address their queries in future also via email at any time. I will I would like to congratulate to all the participants and convey my best wishes to them in their future career to build the nation. Whenever I required any type of help at any time from scientists from Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Izadnagar, associated with training program, I received positive and swift response, even if they are engaged in any other activity. So thanks to them for encouragement. It was not possible for me to fulfill and organize the training program with the support of without the support of co-course directors. We used to meet every day and interact through social media for planning and conducting everything smoothly. I thank them wholeheartedly and wish all success in their future endeavors. Although I have organized conferences and workshops with Dr. Rinku, Dr. Devi Gopinath during my posting at Indian Grassland Fodder Research Institute, but now I'm confident that ICR, Indian Veterinary Research Institute Regional Station, Palampur, has a lot of potential to organize much programs. Mr. Nadir, Mr. Nasir Majid is the man to make the program flawless and successful. So, special thanks to Majid and his team who work hard behind the curtains. Thanks to Dr. Rais Ahmed Shah, coordinator, National Training Course on Advances in Veterinary Research for Sustainable Development of Livestock Sector, National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited, Bamula, UT of Jammu and Kashmir, for giving opportunity to jointly organize this program. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. Someone has rightly said, true intuitive expertise is learned from prolonged experience with good feedback on mistakes, and learners need endless feedback more than they need endless teaching. With these words, I would like to call upon one of our participants, Dr. N. Muniappan, Assistant Professor, Veterinary University Training and Research Center, Krishnagiri, Tamil Nadu Veterinary and Animal Sciences University, for his valuable feedback.
Hello, Bharat Valley.
Dr. Muniappan, please, I call upon for your valuable feedback. Dr. N. Muniappan.
Other day. हाँ हाँ ठीक ठीक.
Dr. Muniappan, please unmute yourself.
Please unmute yourself, sir. Sir, at the bottom there would be a microphone icon. Click on it. It should not be red. If it is red, that means you are on mute. request all other to mute themselves. Please mute yourself if you are not the designated speaker.
I guess there is some connectivity issue at Dr. Muniappan's end. So let's move further. I would like to call upon our another participant, Dr. Shraddha Srivastava, Assistant Professor, Department of Veterinary Physiology and Biochemistry, College of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry, Endivasu, Jabalpur, one of the participants of this training program.
Thank you, Dr. Gauri. As today's chief guest, I welcome Dr. Harendra Kumar,
Hello.
Joint Director.
Hello,
Yes,
madam,
please.
can you hear me? Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
yeah.
Sir. This is Dr. Muniappan from Tamil Nadu, sir. Hello.
Okay, please continue. Please continue, Dr. Muniappan.
Yes, sir. Yes, madam. Actually, this program was very fantastic. Fantastic for it covered almost all the sectors, not only research but also extension and day-to-day practices, clinical practices, and molecular research, particularly the synthetic antimicrobial compounds. It is a very best program in my life actually. So while doing PhD also, I'm not fulfilled. After hearing these type of lectures, we are very proud of globally, not only in India. We are very competent enough. Our standards as in par with other developed countries like US and Europe. We are very, on behalf of our participants, we are very proud to attend this program. So we are expecting in future also, if any program is conducted by particularly IVR ICR setup, we are very eager to attend and very thanks, very kind heartedly. I am very so kind of you for this meticulous startup of the program, even at the correct time. 11 o'clock means exactly 11 o'clock. 2:30 means exactly 2 o'clock. The coordinators are very intuitive in conducting these programs. So with this, I'm very thankful to the organization, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Muniappan, for kind words.
Thank you.
Now I again call upon Dr. Shraddha Srivastava, Assistant Professor, Endivasu, Jabalpur.
Thank you, Dr. Gauri. As today's chief guest, Dr. Harendra Kumar, Joint Director, Extension Education. Our guest of honor, Dr. Ashok Kumar, Assistant Director General, Animal Health, Animal Science Division, ICR Krishi Bhavan, New Delhi. Dr. Ratna Nashin, Dean, College of Agriculture and Research Station, Narayanpur, IGKV, Raipur. Our course director, Dr. Sudesh Rathotra, Principal Scientist, LPM, ICR IVRI, Palampur. Our course co-directors, Dr. Rinku Sharma, Dr. Devi Gopinath, Dr. Gauri Jairat, Dr. Ajit, Dr. Girish, and Dr. Manjunatha. I welcome you all. And thanks for giving me this opportunity to express my gratitude on behalf of all the participants of the training on advances in veterinary research for sustainable development of livestock sector organized by ICR and NSDCL. All the sessions were elaborated by experienced resourceful, and the humble faculties. Each session was very informative and useful in the field of advancement of the livestock. We gained lot of knowledge of the various session of training. This was surely helpful for the sustainable development of the dairy sector at local level. This training program is an exceptional work by the organizers. They covered all the topics from the beginning, the general introduction to the advancement of the livestock sector. You have covered all the economically important diseases, then the extension activities, then the statistical analysis of the data. I mean, you have covered all the topics necessary for the research as well as for the teaching purposes. That means you have covered for the veterinary doctors working in the field conditions as well as the faculty members of the colleges. So this is these type of trainings programs are great help to the participants in today's competitive environment. These programs help us to keep ourselves updated and pass on the benefits to our students as well as the farmers. Further in future, when the things will be normalized, we want to attain this training in offline mode. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We definitely conduct the offline training too when the pandemic will be over. Thank you for your really wonderful remarks, and it will strengthen us for planning in the upcoming training programs. A feedback is required for continuous development and must be obtained in two-way manner. A feedback from resource person is equally important as that of participant for continuous learning. So we have with us one of the eminent speaker, Dr. Suryakant Mishra, Principal Scientist and Head, ICR Project Directorate on Poultry Region Station, Bhubaneswar. He has promoted and popularized duckery as a household poultry enterprise across the country. Beforehand, he has already served for 14 years at the Directorate on Poultry Research, Hyderabad, and handled projects on poultry breeding and genomics. He has been instrumental in developing 3 trademark variety of Japanese quail, Kari Ujjwal, Kari Sweta, and Kari Sunhari, which earned a name for the Kari. Dr. Mishra has wide international experience and has been honored with many national awards and international recognitions. Now, I take the privilege to request our eminent speaker and a renowned scientist, Dr. Suryakant Mishra, sir, Principal Scientist and Head, Central Avian Research Institute, Regional Station, Bhubaneswar, for their valuable remarks. Over to
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
Dr. Gauri. Thank you so much. I'm audible, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. First of all, my good afternoon and namaste to all the participants. I understand Dr. Harendra is there, Dr. Ashok Kumar is there, and learned other speakers are there. Dr. Sudesh himself is there, Dr. Taru Sharma is there. I think I'm not able to name all. It's a real great experience. And yesterday when Dr. Sudesh was asking me to share some experiences, I'm really overwhelmed that after a long time, I'm able to see such a training program. More than 120 learned participants are there. None of them is a novice. Most of them are experts. They are subject matter people. Whatever we teach in the classroom is different, and whatever we teach through these kind of programs, they are great. Simply, they are touching all such people who are the real workers in the field, who take our messages and implement in the field. And they have come here for a refreshing experience. In a pandemic time, when we are not able to touch each other, not able to make a class offline, here is an opportunity. And it's wonderful that Dr. Sudesh and his team, all energetic team, and they have taken such a topic that advancement in veterinary research for sustainable research in livestock sector. Being such a broad topic, he almost encompassed all the facets of poultry science which are of day-to-day use in promoting livestock and integrations also. And this is the age of organic farming. Here also I saw many interesting lectures which touched duckery, poultry, fishery, whatnot. He has not spared any field. And it was wonderful that when we were talking about, like I was talking about my experience in ducks. People have heard about ducks, but everybody is so much familiar with poultry and chickens. Poultry means that is almost as if we were talking about the chickens. So there was a need to convey that, yes, there is, other than chicken, there is an alternate species like duck and Japanese quails. Maybe I would have talked on that. But this topic itself was great, and he gave me 1 long hours. And I was really happy talking about most facets of the duck husbandry. And I was able to see that people are actively participating. And somewhere at some point, I was not able to connect for a half a minute or 1 minute. And including Dr. Gauri, and I saw some of the participants, they were able to fill me and compliment with the missing gaps. That was really wonderful. Where participants, organizers, they're equally in the same flow and equally in the same page. It is great that many important chapters are covered, starting from aspects. It touched about like duckery, poultry, and these messages, even 20-30% also they are taken to the field, will be a real great contribution. And I wish Dr. Radotra is gem of a person. I should not talk much about that because he's also my batchmate. So if I talk, it will be as if I am actually praising, but he's praiseworthy. He created such a topic, he gave us an opportunity, and we could reach. We could persons who actually deserve to be refreshed. And I look forward to similar programs. Even being in an institute where we are 9 scientists, we are not able to conduct such a program. I really commend you, Dr. Radotra. You made it, and you made IVRI proud. And again, my colleagues, Dr. Ashok and Dr. Harendra, they will be talking on that. So I know it will be great to hear them also. But my feeling is that it was a really saturated and satisfying and encompassing program for one and all. For me also, for the speakers also, participants also. Thank you all. I wish you all good luck.
Thank you so much, sir, for strengthening us and for valuable remarks, encouraging us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks, ma'am.
Our other resource person is one who has carved a niche for herself in the field of physiology and climatology, nationally and internationally. Dr. G. Taru Sharma, ma'am, Principal Scientist and Head, Physiology and Climatology Division, Director, Center of Advanced Faculty Training, ICR IVRI Izzatnagar. She has given a
Thank you, Dr. Gary. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for inviting me. I think people know each other and you've broken ice with the participants. A very good afternoon to one and all. Chair of this meeting, Dr. Haren Kumar, Joint Director Extension Education, representing Director IVRI this afternoon. Our own ADG Health Sciences, Dr. Ashok Kumar. Good afternoon to both of you. The course director, I really get a feel that is a very worthy course director, because when you have 104 participants and 104 in presence during valedictory function, that speaks about the success of a course. Dr. Suresh Radotra, congratulations to Team Palampur, all the co-course directors. When I really gathered that our ICRI, where regional station Palampur is arranging this 21 days training program on a very apt theme, which is depicted out here, along with the National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited, Baramulla and DCL, it was a very happy moment. Why? Because everybody is concerned. We are a big team, and if our regional stations and campuses they outshine, institute automatically shines. So I believe the chair would also feel the same. So for that, it's a very laudable thing. And with a very vibrant team of colleagues out there, all the co-course directors, the way it was conducted. When you have sent an invitation and when I saw what all you have covered, in the beginning, I did not see it much, but after spoken with your participants, a battery of questions which is generated, it made me feel, yes, they are taking an interest to this meeting, and this is very worthy, because we are not at all training the students. We are training teachers, we are training colleague scientists. So a very good group of colleagues, many of the students who graduated from IVRI or otherwise we have been meeting. The impressive part was that you really took up a very holistic approach because your topic was very apt. You said veterinary research for sustainable development of livestock sector. So your approach was very holistic. And well, that is how the team gets built up and gets swollen up. And here, you working with IGFRI has had its own impact, because wherein you asked people to talk about the unconventional feed or the sustainability. The same time, you did not leave the fodder effect also. And you had people who were covering the One Health aspect as well. So in nutshell, and ICTs also, that was an interesting thing. Usually people kind of, they do include, but it was good that you included it, because without ICT, we cannot do anything. Even we could not have done this meeting also, and you could not have done this 21 days, 3 weeks course as well. So with that, and listening to the participants, somebody said it is one of the fantastic or one of the best, and that's very good, appreciated. But someone said that now we have become experts. So a word of kind of, I personally feel that after 24 and a half years, I'm still learning each day. You know, it is always advantageous to kind of be a student, keep learning. So with one AMR lecture, if we feel that it's, I mean, lecture must have been very good, we know our colleagues. But this is what I feel to the youngers, I would say so. I thank the organizers for having given me a chance to speak few words in an honor of the short course, and also a proud feeling for our regional station with a young dynamic team. Dr. Sudesh, over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for encouraging us. Thank you so much, ma'am, for kind words. Today, we are honored to have Dr. Ashok Kumar, Assistant Director General, Animal Health, Animal Science Division, ICR, Krishi Bhavan, New Delhi, and Vice President, IAVMI, as a guest of honor in this very training program. Dr. Kumar is a man of wisdom and has served in the institutes of ICR in various capacities as in charge Animal Health Division at ICR Research Complex of Northeastern Himalayan region, Meghalaya, and as a head of division of VPHE at IVRI. Dr. Kumar worked on epidemiology of infectious disease of livestock and poultry, especially foodborne and zoonotic disease with interdisciplinary and intersectoral approach. Dr. Kumar is a member of WHO Foodborne Disease Burden Epidemiology Reference Group 2021 to 2024 and has been a member of Management Council's advisory committees of 33 universities and institutes. He has been expert in task forces of Indian Council of Medical Research and Department of Biotechnology, and has completed several assignments from Department of Animal Husbandry, Dairying and Fisheries, Government of India. Besides being fellow of various societies like National Academy of Veterinary Sciences and National Academy of Dairy Science, and a recipient of various awards including Dr. A.T. Sherikar Outstanding Public Health Veterinarian Award and CLFMA Award in recognition of meritorious contribution to Indian livestock sector. It's my privilege to invite him, and I request you, sir, to please address us all and shower your blessings.
Thank you, Dr. Gori. You are going to speak a very good words about Dr. Tharu. I understand, but she didn't allow you. I wanted to listen, Dr. Tharu. After a long time, we are meeting on virtual.
Dr. Shekhar.
We know, but it looks good to listen every time. Anyway, the Honorable Chief Guest of the day, Dr. Harendra Kumar ji. Usually we used to call you Dr. Harendra Gupta. So that comes to the time. My very good friend, Dr. Sudesh, my batchmate also, Dr. S.K. Misra. Actually, he was telling at that time that he is your batchmate, he is my batchmate also. Good colleague, Dr. Taru Sharma, whom I was just talking about. Other colleagues from IVRI and other research institutes. participants, ladies and gentlemen. Any valedictory function, I have attended so many. You people are a very senior faculty. You might have also seen, and you might have also attended hundreds of valedictory functions. And every time people say goody goody, every time participant and resource persons, except a few, 1 or 2 times you will come to know when, particularly when the physical trainings used to happen. That people complain something. Otherwise, in 99.9% cases, every time the things are said, outstanding, excellent, and everything. I feel that some feedback performer might have been filled up as I was going through the schedule of the training, and I hope that participants might have given you the correct feedback. Any good program, some constraints always remain there, some problems always remain there, and I hope that feedback you might have received in Performa, where we can have a chance to improve. Because I understand that nothing is 100% perfect. So whatever lacuna might have been there, I feel that these will be improved. Next time after having the feedback. I would advise the participants that they can send the email also to Dr. Sudesh with a copy to Director IVRI or Joint Director Extension. So that because we always try to improve our system. I understand that this was really a good training. I congratulate the team IVRI Palampur as well as IZ Nagar for selecting such a suitable theme of the training. I also appreciate the selection of highly efficient speakers. I was going through the schedule of the lecture and the coverage was such an excellent coverage. When we say about the suitable, this term, when we use the suitable development of the livestock sector or any sector, and particularly in case of livestock, the first thing is that we need good germ plan. And I have seen that there was a lecture on genetic improvements. In case of the livestock farming feed, limited availability of feed and fodder resources has always been there. This has been a limiting factor also in our country particularly, as this land is continuously shrinking. So this problem is in near future maybe more. I have observed that I think Dr. Sudesh, there were 5 or 6 lectures on this related to feed and fodder resourcing. I take a few advanced areas in IVRI, for example, stem cell. We have done good work in NICRA also on climate change. So I have seen in lecture series that these areas have also been covered. Even this quality of meat and milk and the most speaking area nowadays, the most spoken area like One Health, these have also been covered. So all the team deserve an appreciation on my own behalf and on behalf of ICR. I again congratulate all of you who were involved in this organization of the 31 days training. I understand that this is not an easy task to plan, to invite the people, taking their availability and particularly taking the interest of the participants, which are the backbone of any training program. We understand that we are facing many challenges from all the sides. What we were discussing, sometimes we talk about poor germ plan, and sometimes we talk related feed fodder. Then diseases, particularly I would like to emphasize that we are witnessing, we are facing not only challenges from endemic disease, but we are witnessing the emergence of newer diseases also. A few years back, we suffered from PRRS. Then we came to know about the emergence of African swine fever, particularly in northeastern region, which have caused devastating economic losses to the farmers. The disease remained to the northeastern region particularly, or could not spread much except few states. But if you see nowadays this emerging lumpy skin disease, this has already spread over 18 states in the country. In between, we are having the problem of Nipah, SARS, Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever, which have witnessed their presence in the country. You might have seen the recent outbreak of this CCSF in Gujarat and others in Kerala. We understand that we are the land endemic for many diseases like brucellosis, FMD, for which already DHD has started the program, and I appreciate the contribution of IBRI in this aspect. The technical support IBRI and our other health institutes are giving to Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying. This is outstanding. Most of the times we could be able to fulfill their technical requirement from ICR side, except few rare occasions. With recurrence of highly pathogenic avian influenza, there is a risk of emergence of new variants of influenza viruses. It cannot be ignored, and as you know, some of you might be aware about that. Around 286 outbreaks of HPAI have been investigated by the National Institute of High Security Animal Disease, Bhopal. This has been earlier a part of IBRI, now an independent institute. You see their visibility, that besides other exotic, how much load has been there on from HPI on Nisar Bhopal. We came to know about many reports on incidence of COVID-19 in animals also. Our three institutes, NRC Equine and this IBRI as well as NISAD, continuously working on this COVID-19. Our institutes were involved in testing of human COVID samples also. Around 5,55,000 samples have been tested by all the institutes. And now they are running with 3 national NIS-funded projects. But still, I feel that concerted efforts are required for development and use of diagnostic protocols, kits, and competence to address the issue of minimal holding time in the sample identification and diagnosis, particularly for such economical important disease. And sometimes we feel that time is taken is more. So it could be understood by the scientists, but our policymakers, they want to reduce the time for this. We need to adopt a consortium approach among the contributing partners for rapid diagnosis and control of endemic, emerging, and exotic disease of livestock and poultry, for which IBRI is already heading. In this plan also 2 projects, one on challenging disease and another on One Health, 2 programs, rather not projects. These have been proposed, and I think that they will be successfully approved. Besides this canine center also, it is also going to be approved. Actually, I personally feel that during training program, this flow of knowledge may not be necessary from faculty to participant only. It always remains two-way learning, and the faculty is also benefited from the experience of participants, having more and more interactive sessions and discussions. I feel that during this training program also, you people, the faculty and resource persons would have taken the benefits from the experience of participants also. I feel that such kind of more and more trainings are required towards capacity building. Not on this will help in timely detection, prevention, and control of the disease. For the core competence, it is not only required in research institutes or veterinary colleges, but also at field level. Accordingly, more and more capacity building programs are required towards development and refreshing the knowledge and skill in the participants. Particularly, I would like to say a few words on skill. Because actually for last more than 1.5 years, country facing the challenge of the pandemic, and we could not do much on practical side. So as soon as the situation gets improved, I will request the IVRI authorities particularly to conduct some practical oriented trainings. When I was going through the schedule, I was thinking that this is also a strength of the participants. Every time to listen the lectures may not be very good and very smooth. I don't know how much they have listened. Sometimes people remain linked and put video and audio off. But I hope that they might have been benefited. But though you people would have been successful to clarify and theoretical aspects, which is also very important to form the projects and make the hypothesis. But without practical skill, the things remain incomplete. So I would request that as soon as the situation is improved, all these things will be taken care of. You people might also be feeling like this. There are such kind of trainings. These when physically these were there at that time. Emotional attachment of the participants, long duration relationship, liaison I have observed during such kind of trainings to stay by staying for more than 21 days together. All these things we are lacking, but we don't have any alternative for this, and we understand that no endeavor can be more important than feeding our world without jeopardizing our future. And I feel that this training has been a successful attempt for capacity building in the professionals working towards this cause, that is the sustainable livestock production. I feel that training has been completed following all the protocols of all the colleagues, their designation and each and everything. I thank my good friend Dr. Sudesh and IVRI team, the leadership as well, for inviting me and giving me a chance to interact with my professional colleagues. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Practical applications really, sir, when the pandemic and endemic, it will be over, then we will definitely work on the practical things also. Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. We are privileged and fortunate to have very thoughtful, generous, and determined Dr. Harendra Kumar, Joint Director, Extension Education, ICR Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh, as a chief guest of this valedictory function of this training program. The Division of Veterinary Gynecology and Obstetrics in IVRI shines because of him, owing to many technologies developed by him and patents granted to him. Till now, he has mobilized the grant of rupees 450 lakhs in terms of projects from NASF, DST, UPCR, DBT, ELP, and many more. He is a fellow of many societies and recipient of many awards, including GB Singh Memorial Award and Professor Niels Ligaloff Memorial Award. He also served as expert member in SERB DST from 2017 to 20. And he has developed a mineral-based technology for estrus induction and has commercialized many technologies like IVRI, Fertisure, and the fetal extractor, and has a patent on the obstetrical device for prepartum prolapse in bovine. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting our request. Thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Gauri. My voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, greetings to all from IVRI Ijjatnagar, Makkah of Veterinary Sciences, and good afternoon to all. My Honorable Assistant Director General Animal Science, Dr. Ashok Kumar ji, guest of honor today valedictory function, course director, and now I say that truly manager. As the feedback I am listening from the participants as well as the others so-called teachers, really I am very much overwhelmed. Okay, you are not a man of LPM, but you are really a manager of all the things. So conducted a very good mode during this difficult time. So, and other your course co-coordinator or course director like Dr. Gauri Rath, Devi Gopinathan, and Dr. Rinku Sharma, and others or your team. Really, it is a matter of pleasure. And my dear all participants who has been participated in this training program, 21 days, and successfully completing today from 1st September to 21st September, and very pertinent topic on advances in the veterinary research for sustainable development for livestock sector. Because everybody is talking for sustainability. Everywhere you are listening this word sustainability, whether in terms of the horticulture or animal science. So it is very important, and really I join our other colleagues, Dr. Ashok Kumar ji and other eminent speakers, Dr. Taru and Dr. S.K. Misra, who also shared this a very good program you have conducted with the IVRI Regional Center Palampur along with the jointly coordinated with the NADCL. As we know, during the corona period, it was very difficult time, uncertainty, when there was fear, greater loss. This thing is provided opportunity to conduct many things virtually mode, maybe webinar, meeting, and this type of training course for 21 days, and this huge participants of different domain of disciplines I have never seen. Dr. Sudesh Ratra, you made a historic. Really, you people in a team mode did a great job by meticulous planning, and overall almost all states of our country, different union territories, as we are seeing from the different texture of this architect of these participants. I really feel pleasure. The participants also from different disciplines. I was going to the course curriculum. It was animal health, production, what you name, any subject, this is included. This is really very good and a matter of pleasure, because I feel youth are our future of the country. So thanks to all also participants also, side by side eminent speakers who show our a greater knowing of their subject specialist and deliver their lectures and enrich the participants. And I am also very much thankful to see the participants of different in the mode of academicians or researchers, even the SMS of the KVK, because KVK is playing a very pivotal role of our rural economy in India. So really is a matter of happiness. And very interestingly, I was seeing that there was a lecture also on the women empowerment. This is also very good, because many parts of the country, whether it is a hill area, women are very much involved in the livestock rearing. I think all the participants, when you were registered or when you have this joined this program, you were having several questions in your mind. Maybe a academician or researchers, then how you were thinking that how to make a better publication in good reputed journal, how impact journals, and how to conduct a good program research for the outside funding that make you more happiness and career of this your advancement. And similarly, SMS of KVK, also you have enriched your knowledge by interacting from the various experts of different disciplines that developing in IFS models to increase the double farming income, because everybody is talking today as a extension or implementing agency DFI, double farming income. So you may have enriched to by this utter innovation and support system for the pertinent topic of sustainability, nutrition, and livelihood security. I feel that you all participants that, and I also believe and have a faith that you have got answered majority of them what you have came in the mind. Now, just I wanted to share few issues also, though the health part of this many emerging disease have been covered by colleague Dr. Ashok Kumarji. But even then, just I wanted to, because you people are, all participants are younger, because time is changing very fast and we have to change with the ourselves with the time. If we do not change with the time, then the time will change us, and that change will be a very costly. So we should be more proactive and update to the knowledge, whatever the technology, whatever the innovations are being carried out in veterinary research. Because this is the sector, animal husbandry sector, I mean to say, government is now recognizing this thing and giving more emphasis. As we know, this 15,000 has been crores has been allocated for the infrastructure. Similarly, 30,000 crore for the control of the brucellosis and FMD. So there are new issues also, simultaneously new challenges also. Like if you see, land is declining, water sources are declining, means to say resources are declining, but there simultaneously there is pressure for production and productivity. When you come to the our cattle, buffalo population in India, dairy cattle particularly, our productivity per animal is very less, because we have a huge number of unproductive animals. So we should think how to feed simultaneously them and to get the more productivity to feed our human society. Simultaneously, there is a climatic change that is also having an adverse effect. So keeping on this thing, this scenario, there are three basic pillars that we know, that is health and nutrition and breeding. So there is a greater opportunity in India, because India is a country which is having a high biodiversity. So, and also a large population. And when there is a need, there will always be remaining a need and demand. And when there is a demand, there is a market and there is a scope of commercialization. So this is an opportunity to youngsters to look into this, particularly if you look into the nutrition part. I remember on the very first day when this training course was inaugurated, Director Ramesh Chandra, he was telling on the Director IGFRI that we should devise the strategy for alternative strategy to feed and fodder, because in India everybody is knowing there is a huge deficiency of concentrate, about 44% deficiency, huge deficiency of green fodder of about the 34. Even the dry fodder is shortage, 11%. So we need to devise alternative trees, feeding, hydroponics, and other agroforestry system to feed our poor or dairy cattle to get the optimum. If you look into the health part, although my colleague Dr. Ashok Kumarji is a man of health already covered, but even I just wanted to add this thing. There are emerging diseases definitely this is a threat to our scientists, our academicians, our researchers. So we should look into that by drastically and very means categorically by serological surveillance, recording, monitoring, and disease diagnostics. And we have to develop a vaccine also for emerging diseases. So, and another issue, AMR. Everybody is talking AMR, antimicrobial resistance, One Health program. There is a global call also to reduce the antibiotic, antiseptics. Otherwise, we maybe have, if we are using indiscriminate use of this antibiotic, antiseptics, are really required. Why we should not devise the alternative tools, alternative treatment for this many short subacute type disease, say for subclinical endomyositis, say for subacute mastitis. There are lot of herbal plants. We should think for that because they are easily available, eco-friendly, and also less costly. And there is no question of the drug resistance development. So we should think for the alternative tools and alternative strategy for using the herbal plants. If you consider the breeding strategy, no doubt in our country with the use of the artificial insemination and the selection, the genetic progress is done. In the last, if you look into the dairy growth in economic sector, last 70 years, the milk production has been, means per animal productivity is also doubled or tripled in cow and buffalo also. But this is not sufficient. We have to look into genomic approach. Now our sister institute like NVAGR and NDDV also taken this thing, genomic selection, in which this generation interval is very less. So faster, rapid genetic progress may be indicated. And in this breeding program, we should look into the pure indigenous breeding, milk breeding. Means we should select of indigenous breed for only milk, not for draft or dual. And also, we in this case, the ART techniques like ETT, ovum pickup, or IVF, and even sex semen would play a very important role. So we should look into this for our a better productivity. And I do hope and believe that in coming year, as today, suppose there is a 15 liter per animal productivity, by implication of this faster genomic research and available ART and sex semen, this per animal productivity definitely will be doubled or tripled in coming 5 to 10 years. And coming to the implementing agency also, extension agency, as I am very happy to seeing this, some of the SMS of the KVK are also the participants of this training. Our extension agency is playing a very pivotal role in growth of economy. Why? Today the data is saying 70% of farmers are not willing to this agriculture. So this has to be a matter of concern. This in the now era, this animal husbandry sector has a huge potential to fill the gap. But because of you people have to give the awareness about the newer innovation, newer technology to the fields, to improve package of practices, techniques, products. They are not means disseminated to the farmers as it could be. So our role of the SMS of the KVK is very important. I am seeing the course curriculum of this various IFS model, integrated farming system models. Our experts are also developed several, looking into the duck, piggery, goatry, agroforestry. So taking into the consideration of the different agroclimatic zone, you have to disseminate and demonstrate and replicate these IFS model to the farmers door. I also want to share you our Pune center recently within the 3 years in a SCSP program is taken by this GOAT model had doubled the farmers' income within 3-4 years. Similarly, in TSP program and SCSP program, our Kolkata center, taking some this piglet distribution by this participation of the farmers have reached to double farmers' income. So there is an urgent need to take up this type of program, depending on the farmers' economy. Because some IFS model, suppose to take the example of fishery, this is required no labor. If you take the example of goatry, this requires very less input. Only required thing is this, you have to create awareness and scientific management. That is vaccination, deworming, and improved nutrition. So, my friends, I am again wanted to congratulate all the participants. There is a huge number of participants. At least I have never seen a huge number of the participants into the valedictory function or in the training course. This could be possible by virtual mode, and this is possible by Dr. Sudesh Redatra, a manager of this. Really, he is a manager of, not a principal scientist of LPM. He could do this possible and make it possible. Really, I once again congratulate from on behalf of IVRI. You people have meticulously planned this course and made it clear and really give a very, very good message from the participants also and eminent speakers also. So, not taking much time, I once again congratulate all the participants, all the faculty of our regional center, Palampur, youngsters. Thank you all. With this, once again, thank you very much on all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir, for guidance and continuous support throughout. Thanks a lot, sir, for valuable words and to draw our attention towards many issues like AMR, sex semen, and breeding and nutritional intervention. Thank you, sir, for motivating us. Now, moving to an end, I request co-host Sharma, Senior Scientist, ICAR IVRI Regional Station Palampur, to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Gauri. Very good afternoon to all of you. So, I would like to propose the vote of thanks. Honorable Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, everyone attending today's function, and dear participants. It is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contributions of those who worked hard to make this 21 days national training program a grand success. I, on behalf of the training coordinators and committee, extend a hearty thanks to respected Dr. Harendra Kumar ji, Honorable Joint Director Extension ICAR IVRI Izzat Nagar, who blessed us with his presence, highly motivating words. Thank you very much, sir, for taking out time from your busy schedule for us. I would like to extend our sincere thanks to Dr. Triveni Dutt ji, worthy and Honorable Director ICAR IVRI and Chief Patron, for giving us an opportunity to organize this 21 days national training program at IVRI Regional Station Palampur. Sir, we are very grateful to our guest of honor, respected Dr. Ashok Kumar ji, Honorable Assistant Director General ICAR New Delhi, for his gracious presence and encouraging words. He informed the gathering about the latest happening in the area of animal health. And as you told, sir, it was indeed a two-way learning process for us. We learned equally from our participants. I take this opportunity to extend our most sincere thanks to all the esteemed guest speakers. All the lectures were very focused and informative. And the feedback which we received from the participants is itself a testimony to their commitment towards their work. I would particularly like to thank Dr. G. Taru Sharma Madam from IVRI Izzat Nagar and Dr. Suryakant Mishra from CARI Regional Station Bhubaneswar for their motivating addresses to this eminent gathering. I heartily congratulate all the participants for their active participation in this training program. I also wish to express gratitude to our course director, Dr. Sudesh Radotra, principal scientist, for working tirelessly for the success of the training program. I would like to extend sincere thanks to my co-course directors, Dr. Devi Gopinath, Dr. Gauri Jairath, Dr. Ajeta Ryalach, for making this training program successful with their valuable contributions. The coordination between all the course directors was commendable. We extend our sincere thanks to Dr. Rais Ahmed Shah, training coordinator, and all others associated with NADCL Baramulla for excellently working for the smooth conduct of the training program. A special thanks to Mr. Majid for coordinating all the sessions remarkably and uploading the lectures on the YouTube channel Kashmir Hunt. I would like to thank Dr. Gorakhmal, Station in Charge, Ivira Regional Station Palampur, for extending his support in organizing this program. Also, I would like to thank all the scientists and staff of our institute for their support. I also thank the press and media personnel for covering this event. And thank you one and all. Jai Hind. So we finally declare this 21 days national training program closed now. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. All the best.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am. Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Namaskar.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It was good to meet you, Dr. Ashok Kumar. Though it is virtual, I think he's talking to someone.
Yes, ma'am.
Certificate
Yes,
भेज दिए
ma'am.
भाई लोग मांग रहे हैं.
Certificates will be given to you by email.
I hope all of you are good. Dr. Gauri, Dr. Devi, Ajita.
Yes, ma'am, we are all good.
Okay, Dr. Ashok Kumar, namaskar from here. It was nice meeting you, Dr. Ashok.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Tarun. Bye, everyone. Have a nice time.
Thank you, sir. Namaskar, sir. Thank you.